That it? Let's see if that's it. I don't even know if that's it or not. Oh,
Did you
dang.
hear Lulu is coming out with another book?
Oh, my goodness. No, I didn't just pull that with her.
Girl, Lulu.
That was, that was not it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. I am who I am. Yes, indeed. Yeah, somehow, somewhere, I messed up the videos today. So y'all just gotta don't charge it to my heart.
O2
Oh wow,
audition.
wow, wow. Oh, okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. I am Laura Simmons.
I am Margaret Green, real estate queen. How y'all doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. Hi, Facebook,
Hello.
Facebook user. Hi.
That's Fred.
How you know? It can be anybody. That could be anybody. Well,
Mhm.
so I was gonna do your video, but I don't even remember which is yours. So I'm somehow, some way I got everything mixed up today. I don't know why. Here go yours is. Yours will come up though. He said, "Yep, that's him." Okay, Fred.
For real estate information with Margaret Green.
Okay, give him a little piece of nuggets.
Yeah, my little nugget for today. Good evening, Danielle.
Hey, Dan.
Um, my real estate nugget for today is just as I have said in the past, just prepare yourself when you're getting ready to purchase. A good rule of thumb is if you know you want to buy a home, um, start buying your furniture. Because that's one way to avoid having to um, be worrying about trying to cover a mortgage and your new furniture and things like that. But you don't want to do that if you already been pre-approved for the mortgage and you already been pre-approved to buy and then you go and buy that. No, you don't want to do that then. You want to do that, like, say for instance you're looking to buy the following year. Then you might want to go ahead and start buying your furniture the year before that you're going to be looking to buy your first home, because at least you'll have a year down, or you can either be almost finished paying for your furniture. So I would recommend that, because that's one way to keep your expenses down from having to worry about trying to juggle the expenses of, because I know most of the time when people get ready to buy a home, they go and look at buying furniture while they're in the process of looking, and then they add more expenses to their credit, and then the creditor, even though they have already pre-approved them, they actually can actually void the loan, because they say, okay, I said don't go and create more debt to yourself, because it increases your debt to income ratio. But if you're trying to prepare yourself before you buy the home, at least you have already reduced that debt to income, because you've already been paying on it and it's part of your credit history. But if you wait until you're getting ready to buy, 2 months before you get ready to buy, and you go do that, you'll cause yourself to lose out on your mortgage. So just prepare yourself, get some things in order, and if you know you're going to want to buy, and you know you're going to want to have some nicer things coming into that home, go ahead and get started now. Prepare yourself for it now, so when you get ready to buy that home, all you will be responsible for deal then is paying that mortgage, and you'll be almost finished paying for that furniture. And that's my real estate nugget for today.
That's good information. Yes, yes, yes. So, guys, I hope everybody had a great week so far. Is having a great week so far. We almost at the end, you
Yes,
know.
it is.
So I was at the post office today, and we wondering why we couldn't get inside the post office. So we couldn't get inside the post office because they had a gas leak or something, and they had to
Oh wow.
evacuate the place. And you should have seen them folks. They was getting so frustrated because of the fact that their door was not unlocked and they couldn't get in there. But then, they told us what happened and stuff like that. So, what a day! What a day! And I want to say that I want to thank the young men that worked on my car today. They changed my oil. They checked some other stuff out because I was noticing noise in my under my car, and they checked it out for me and everything. So I really truly appreciate them. And so yeah, so that was my day for today. I've been and I've been busy painting. Yes, you guys, I have talent. I paint walls and stuff. I do everything. I do it all. But
I
anyway,
want either.
yeah. Hey. Um yeah, and Fred did say that was him. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've been busy all day long today. So I got more to do in the morning and more to do tonight after the show. So, but before we get started on our bringing in our guests for today, I want to say talk about a few things that I heard about in the news. So, for those of you that go that take vacations in Bahamas, please be careful. They said this is the fourth person that have died allegedly in the sand dune resorts.
Mm-hmm.
So
I heard about that
please,
too.
please, please, please be careful and pay attention to smells in the place and everything else. Please pay attention.
And these Americans.
Yep, yep. On
Wow.
vacation. Yep. This one that just
Mm-hmm.
passed, allegedly just passed just recently was 70 years old. Yeah.
Wow. And they don't know what.
Mm-mm. They don't know what's causing it, and they just said that they all had the same symptoms, which was, I guess, headaches, nauseousness, and stuff like that. So they're wondering if it has
Wow.
something to do with something in the hotel room or not.
Yeah, could be.
hmm Then
Could
another
be.
thing I want to mention is I want to mention about the two young men that lost their life. They jumped off the bridge of Martha's Vineyard. Um, it's in Massachusetts, and
Mm-hmm.
they leaped off. It was two brothers. They were two brothers, and they were on a mission. They actually, it sounded like they had a really good life ahead of them for themselves. But um, I guess there's some kind of tradition where people jump off this bridge. I'm not sure, and I guess if you catch the tides at the wrong time, you may not survive. And they caught the tides at the wrong time, and they found one of the brothers. They haven't found the other brother, and my prayers go out to that family. So
Wow.
yeah, they lost two of their children. This is one was 26 and one was 21.
Wow.
Yeah. So my heart goes out to the parents of those two young men. Then
That's
I want to mention to you guys about the Social Security benefits. They said that the Social Security benefits they're supposed to be boosting the checks up. Now, this could be a good thing for some people, and it could be a bad thing for others because, like the seniors, it could be a bad thing for the seniors. And they said that it could be a good thing for those who are um, receiving. Hey, Ursula, welcome to the
Hey,
show.
how you
Yeah,
doing?
and they said it could be a bad thing for some of the seniors, but a good thing too for some of those that are receiving Social Security checks already. So they're supposed to be bringing it up to um, inflation because of inflation and stuff like that. So they're supposed to be bringing the the checks up, the price up. Now money up, they money up, and it's supposed to. They said that so you just got to be careful with it because, like they said, it's gonna cause some. It's gonna cause a few issues for some people. So, and those were my three things I wanted to
As long
bring
as
to
they
you.
have my money when I'm ready to collect it.
Yeah.
That's all I
Well,
get.
who's to say that there'll be still some money left when we get ready
That's
to collect?
true. That is very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. So Ursula, how was your day today?
Busy.
Busy. Okay.
I know my lighting is bad. I'll be putting out at Facebook and IG posts for casting call for my screenplay.
Okay. Cool. Let
Right,
us know.
cool.
We'll even post it on the show, Frederick. Okay. Well, y'all know. You know. So what you been up to before we get started? Yeah. Why are you dark anyway? You
I
happy?
know. I'm sorry. I don't. I can't straight from work to my mom's,
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
so I'm in a spot that I can get in the house.
Oh,
Baby.
okay. That's fine, Ursula.
I
We
can see you a
long as
little bit
we
now.
can hear your voice, and that's good enough. That's cool. We
No.
can hear you. If people don't remember what you look like, we always got your video.
Oh Lord.
She played it earlier.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So if y'all don't remember what Ursula looked like, I'm gonna show y'all. Who
Let me
Ursula is.
tell you about this Ooh. Ooh. She is coming soon this month, August, the month of blue. Let
Okay.
me tell you about this Ooh.
But anyway, that's Ursula. So guys, y'all know. So I
Frederick
know
said, "Let the video
I
play." LOL.
I know y'all looking and wondering where little Tamar at today. Little Tamar is our guest for today. Y'all ready for little Tamar? Are y'all ready for little Tamar?
We ready.
Yes, we ready.
Let's hear what she got to say. But before we get on here, we're gonna show y'all a little bit about little Tamar. So y'all, as y'all know, little Tamar is the owner of Opal and Olive Notary Specialist. That's what she does. She is also a motivational speaker. Look, as she also gives back to the community. She gives back her time to the community. She helps out with children. She does some of everything. This girl wears different hats. This is her at one of her closings where she's doing a signing. So somebody you guys should check out. And of course, she's gonna wear her hats and things like that, which is awesome. And then she got like a listing of how her what all she do, right? Everything that she does. And there she is. She was closing out the year of 2021 signing papers.
She got beautiful handwriting. Beautiful.
Uh-huh. And so she was getting Miss Sexy right here, y'all. Look at little Tamar, y'all.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Uh-huh. Y'all know that husband probably gonna get her. Anime.
And my Bullock.
So guys, no longer will we wait for our guest today. I'm gonna say her name wrong because I want to. All right, little Tamar, I'm gonna give it to you. Meredith Donaire. Lil Tamar, aka Lil Tamar. Hey, Lil Tamar, how you doing? Welcome to the building. Hey, hello. We can't hear you. You cut your mic on.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Hold on, Jim Shoe. I got it. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Can we?
Yeah, you like this.
Good Lord, yeah.
Y'all listen, y'all ain't gonna keep talking about because listen, Ike. Now he's trying to write these songs.
Eat the doggone cake, anime.
You trying to help Ike?
Anime.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You trying to help Ike? You trying to help Ike? You trying to? You help? Come on, little Tamar, bring it.
Okay.
So, AKA, we got little Meredith in the house. We got little AKA. Who we got? Little Tamar in the house. All right. Little Tamar can sing and everything. She does some everything.
She
ready. So little Tamar, tell us a little bit about yourself.
You want to know about Tamar? You want to know about Meredith? Which one?
I'm trying to tell you.
Whichever one you want to be today. Okay?
That's abusive. Yes, abuse.
I'm gonna be me today.
You're gonna be me today. Okay. So tell us, Meredith, about who Meredith is.
My name is Meredith, and my last name is pronounced Donaire or Donaire. So I'm a mobile notary, guys. I'm a mobile notary, and I call myself a mobile notary specialist because I do multiple notarizations. I'm also a loan signing agent. And what that means is when people purchase, refinance their homes, HELOCs, anything having to do with real estate documents, I'm your girl. So you have to be a notary before you be a loan signing agent, right? So that's what I do in a nutshell. I'm also a motivational speaker. I'm a mother of 3, and I am a huge, huge, huge advocate for great customer service and helping people. That is my passion, is helping those in need, which is part of the reason of my name, Opal and Olive. How about that?
Okay.
Tell us more about the name, though, Opal and Olive.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I did not want my business to be my name. A lot of people name their business, and no shade against anybody, but I wanted to mean something, right? And so Opal, one is my birthstone. Part of my birthstone. My birthday is in October. That's one of my birthstones. I actually have 2. And then Olive is Opal is still like an old regal name. I just love that name. I love that color. And Opal, at one point in time, back in the ancient days, the Romans thought that was like a really, really, they thought it was like the luckiest gemstone, right? But it's also about being faithful and confidence.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
And Olive is extending the olive branch to those in need. So that's why it's called Opal and Olive.
Oh, I love it. Very
nice. I like that.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very creative. Oh, that's good. So look, let me tell you guys. So we did an event on Saturday. So Meredith loves to give back to her community. She does a lot of things to give back, and she tries her best to, share whatever she has. She try to share it with as many people as she possibly can. And I think that I commend her for that, because a lot of people, once they get to a certain, sometimes, I'm gonna tell you what I learned. It's not what you have that you give out to other people. It's not how much you have that you're giving away to somebody. It's the fact that you're willing to share whatever it is that you have. You're willing to share it with someone. Mm-hmm. And that's how you grow. And so Meredith is one of those people that she believes in giving back. When we did our event, I had to tell that girl, stop buying stuff. She was buying school supplies like she was getting ready to give it out to thousands and thousands of kids. But I truly appreciate the fact that she did it, because, how many people do that? Mm-hmm. We're not wealthy.
Yeah. And so many people need it.
Right. We're not wealthy, but she was willing to do that. She was willing to go above and beyond to help out the children. And I truly appreciate that. This is a young lady that you guys need to know. I have to do this. Margaret, can you give us an example of Miss Meredith? Come on, you did it last week. Come on.
It's Meredith Donaire from Chicago.
She gonna tell y'all she from Chicago. So
yes,
they need to know. They need to know.
That's right. Chi-Town represent.
Always. Wherever I go.
So let me ask you a question. So are you bonded?
I am.
that's
I
good.
absolutely am. I am bonded. I am insured.
Okay.
Um, up to $1 million. I mean, it's public knowledge. I have it out there on my website and everything. I am covered. I have E&O insurance. I'm commissioned. I am certified. I am all of those things that I need to have in place to be able to be number one, just to show people that I am serious. I am a legit business. This ain't no fly by night. And this is what I do. This is what I do for a living. So yes, to answer your question, yes, ma'am.
That's good. That's real good.
How hard was it for you to become a notary public? Notary public.
To become a notary itself is not difficult at all. You basically will fill out a form. You go to the Secretary of State. So every state's different on what the criteria is. So for Illinois, you just need to fill out a form and get it notarized and send your money and stuff in. But there is but. You are responsible for learning the laws and keeping up with everything yourself. So it is work.
It's important.
It is work. And you must do that. You must do that. Thank you, my sister. My sister on here, that's Tawanda. You remember Wani Mom?
Yeah, she was my choir director.
Yeah. But no, you absolutely need to keep up with the laws and keep educating yourself. I mean, that's with anything. But if you're planning on doing this as a business, then you need to continuously read, connect with other notaries, have Secretary of State in your back pocket. I'm part of NNA, which is the National Notary Association. Have them in your back pocket. Anytime you have any questions, and if you network with other notaries, you guys collaborate because you don't know everything. A notary will never see all of the forms that there are out there, right? And so it's up to you if that's what you plan on doing because you don't want to find yourself in jail. You don't want to find yourself in trouble. You don't want to find yourself sued. Okay, so
it makes sense. It does.
Yeah. So, Meredith, are you willing to travel?
Absolutely. I am mobile, which is part of my business. I travel to all of my clients, whether it is a company or individual, whether it's a title company, banks, and if it's an individual, I go to their homes if they feel comfortable with that, and if it's reciprocated, right? And so if they don't, then guess what? I can meet you at a public place. We meet somewhere publicly where we could sit down and we're, not really in the space where people are in your personal business. So, one of my favorite places is Panera, because Panera has that little space where people go and, you're kind of, separated from everybody. So I like that because, like I said, people won't be your personal, business, whatever type of transaction that be taking place. But I am mobile, so I service, make it convenient for my clients. Yes.
Where are you? Where do you travel? Where at?
So I service all of Cook County, DuPage County, Kankakee County, and Will County. So I service all those counties. Sometimes it depends on the season and what calls that I get. As of lately, it's been more in the south, so Cook County and Kankakee County. But I service 4 counties.
Okay.
Can I ask you, have you explored other uses for your notary knowledge? Are there other services that are higher than a signing agent?
So there's something called an apostille. An apostille is when an individual will travel abroad or need traveling out country, whether it's for school, a job, or what have you. And so, if they're going to China or some other country or what have you, every company has their own embassy and they have their own documentation that they need. But there is a process that you must follow. Now, you don't necessarily have to be a notary to do that, but most people will ask a notary to do those particular things because it is a process, and there's stages, and people don't have time and they work, and then you have to send documents, you know, to DC and here and there, and go pick up and courier service. So it is, so that is very lucrative. It is. But again, it is something that you need to learn. You need to learn the process. And every country is different. Every country is different. And so that's why I recommend that you always kind of like buddy up with other notaries, because while, you know, you're in Georgia and she's in South Carolina, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Some things may be slightly different, but we're networking, we're working together, because maybe I might get something and I'm like, hey, well, you know, I have a notary in Georgia that I can connect you with if that's what you need, something, you know, whatever that situation is. But there are other jobs that you can do as a notary. There are thousands of other jobs. I just have not explored all of them. There's something called field services, or insurance companies will hire you out to go out and you know, look, and, you know, I Spy or whatever, you know, or courier service. There are quite a few jobs that you can do as a notary. Absolutely. Being a notary first is important.
I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Has there ever been a situation where you went to notarize something, some documents or something, and then you noticed that it needs a little bit more before you can sign them?
Oh,
and
absolutely.
That you weren't aware of?
I try to vet my clients before I get to them. So I ask questions before I get to them. But I still have come across like, okay, yeah, you get there. So I'm like, we talked about this, you know, your ID is invalid, you know, oh, this was already signed and the date is wrong and this and what, you know. So yeah, I have gotten, you know, quite a few like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I cannot do this until, you know, first of all, I did not say this. I am not an attorney. I do not give legal advice. And I tell everybody that. Every single person I talk to, I tell everybody that I am not an attorney. I do not give legal advice. But, you know, some stuff is just common sense. And once I say that, be like, okay, but I cannot do this. And I can't give you any direction and tell you what to do. But I'm going to tell you, I cannot, for whatever reason.
Right. It's good.
But I can direct you what type of forms you need, what you need to do. I'm not allowed to do that.
Okay. My question to you is, did you pass the exam on the first try?
What exam? As far as the loan signing agent? Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
I did. But I mean, and everybody is different because everybody doesn't test well, and normally I don't.
I don't either.
Normally I don't. But I mean, the great thing is you can take it again, and you can take it again, and we do have to be certified every single year. So I'm taking it again. When my certification ends, I will retake it. And I do retake even just general notary classes as well. Just I'll bring everything to my remembrance because I'm not going to retain everything. And I am a note taker. I got a note for a note for a note for a note.
That's important.
I'm a note taker.
Because you can always go back to those things if you have a question for your own self.
I tag my stuff and I go back because I don't remember everything. Meredith continuously, yes. Hey, thank you, Napoleon. Yes. Oh, sorry, I'm all here reading off.
So, Meredith, why did you become a notary public?
So to be honest, number one, I've been a notary since 2006. Originally I became a notary because for my job in the banking industry, we needed to have a notary in the banking industry, and I just did it strictly for the job, right? And then the second time, you continuously, it's every 4 years that you have to
Right.
renew. And so then I moved on to property management. And in property management, we dealing with real estate documents. People are selling and buying units and so forth or whatever. So I, would use it in that retrospect. Well, I mean, like everybody else, or not everybody else, but most people during COVID, I'm not going to go into that because that's a long story. But COVID, I realized, like, well, God give us tools, and we got stuff. I already had tools. So I decided not to go back to property management. I already had stuff that I knew that was already in me, right? And so I had an aha moment. And I said, well, I mean, I'm already a notary. I've been a notary since 2006. I love people, customer service. I want to have the flexibility and be able to be my own boss, because I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. So that's how basically the notary business began during the height of COVID. And, I pivoted. Now, I still will do property management. I'm still licensed in the state of Illinois, and that will be added on, but I just wanted to make sure that everything was set up properly. And, I don't want to have to do anything.
Right.
Anything I do, I want to make sure that I do it right. And so the notary thing is going well. I mean, there's other things that I need to do. However, I think, I like I said, I just want to make sure that everything is done properly, and then I'll add other pieces on. And property management is something that I know, and that, obviously, because I'm licensed and I'm not going to let that go, but I'll add that on as well.
That's so crazy. So during the pandemic, when, we worked from home, like almost 2 years, right? So I had never been a notary, but that's when, one of my friend girls, which she wasn't a notary either, but she was just telling me, because everybody knows how I feel about my job.
Don't say it on there.
Girl, it's my Instagram page is full of it. So if they don't know by now, but so that's what. So I took in my state, in the state of Georgia, we have to take an initial test to become just a notary public in the state of Georgia. So I took that test, and then I took the signing agent test, became a member of the NNA and everything. And I was like flooding my brain with videos, watching all kind of courses. I went to what is that? It's like an online they got like different little classes. Laura, I think I told you about a class to go there once. They have like really inexpensive courses.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I was going on there. I was just everything. And when I was just like, and I even told Laura, I said, I'm not going back. But girl, I'm telling you the truth in front of God and everybody else. I was set not to go back. I was just like, I had saved money, for bills and plan. But girl, they scared me when my job was like, because I was like, well, I can just use my Cobra. And they was like, okay, well, that Cobra might not kick in. And I have asthma. And I have, a couple other things with her. And it scared me. I'm just being honest. And I ended up going back.
Yeah. But you know what, Ursula? Just, you just hang in there until something better comes along, till you get where you're trying to get to and stuff. Because you don't want to be like me, like, my name is Tommy Strong. I ain't got no job.
So silly.
You ain't got no sense.
Danielle said, now that's what's up. Multi-talented. Okay, little Tamar, by the way. All of your beautiful sisters are multi-talented, very blessed. Thank you, Danielle.
Absolutely. Everybody on here is, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful each and every one of you and what everybody brings to the table, and being your authentic 100% self. I'm definitely grateful that Laura and I reconnected, because I would not have been on here if she had not reached out, and it was something totally different, and it ended up being on the podcast show, which I'm really enjoying. I'm really enjoying these talks and the laughs and all of that good stuff, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. So
Yeah, that's
ditto.
You know what's so funny, and it's so funny that you said that, Meredith, because Meredith and I had told Meredith I had her on my mind for some reason. I didn't know why. So I text her. That's how it started. I text her, and she texts back, and I said, "Are you busy?" She said, "No." And I said, "Can I call you?" She said, "Yeah, call." And so I called her, and we got to talking, and we've been talking ever since.
Yeah.
So, and I told her, I said, for some reason you was on my mind. Lord told me to reach out to you, and it did, because I didn't. Me and Meredith hadn't talked to each other in so long. I think the last time I talked to her was at a party.
2019.
Yeah.
2019.
And then the Spirit just told me to call her. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna reach out to her, Lord, but I don't know if she's gonna respond. And when she responded, I said, okay, Lord, see, you play too much. I told her, I always said it to the Lord. I always say, you be playing too much, Lord, because he just do some things. Oh my God. And when she told me her story, when she started telling me her story, I was in tears when she was telling me her story. And so, I said, okay, Lord, so this is, you wanted me to hear this for a reason. Now I know why. Yeah. And I explained it to her, why I was supposed to talk to her this particular day, because it was something that she had to say that I needed to hear,
Yeah. And I honestly believe that, and just to piggyback on what she said about my story. I mean, everybody has a story to tell, right?
Right.
Everybody has a story to tell, and
absolutely.
I'm not gonna go into it. And it was a horrible time for me. It was a dark time for me, and it didn't feel good, but I feel like it was necessary.
Yeah.
It was necessary. I didn't know it was necessary then, but I know now. Mm-hmm. And you know how they say, everybody, sometimes our struggles and stories and our testimonies aren't for us.
That's true. Very true.
They aren't for us. Mm-hmm. They're for someone else to help. And so sometimes, we don't want to be out here telling all of our business and, telling everything about ourselves, but sometimes we have to be transparent. Mm-hmm. And if God leads you to be transparent, like I said, you don't just be out here. If God leads you to be transparent, and He led you to that visual because you had something to give. Mm-hmm. You had something to give them. And when we say give, we thinking about gifts or things to give people. It doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be an actual gift. Because a smile is a gift. A conversation is a gift, and that testimony was a gift. And let us know that whether we're going in the right direction or the wrong direction, or we need confirmation for certain things. And so I think for Laura and I, that's exactly what it was. It was a meetup that was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen. And I'm grateful again to her and each and every one of you, because I would not have met you guys if she hadn't reached out. And it was like I said, it was just random. It was just random. And we've been talking ever since. That's
what's important.
And I just want to tell her best friend, I'm not trying to take your best friend from you. I'm not trying to take your best friend, but it's okay for her to have extra best friends, though. Just thought I'd tell you that. She know who I'm talking about.
I had 3. Which one?
Oh, yeah, exactly. So I done became number 4. She just didn't told y'all yet.
Look.
Yeah, okay.
So there she go. I knew she was going. I knew
look,
she
you
was
see
going. Yes.
You Molly. Molly, you in trouble.
She says she's the main one.
Main one.
I knew she was on here. That's why I said it.
Right. She gonna tell you, I'm number one. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm number one.
She said the other two, whatever.
Oh my goodness, you a mess.
She
So
didn't say
you
that. She
was
wouldn't be
on
here.
here. That's why I said it.
Say, oh, you want to start something? You want to start something?
Talking about tonight.
Yes, we like salt. We like salt and pepper.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, but it's amazing though. It's amazing when God put people around in your circle that you're supposed to be communicating with and stuff. You just don't be knowing it at the time. Why, Lord, why am I doing this and why am I doing that? It's because there is a reason behind everything. And so when she told me her story, I'm like, now I get it. I got what he meant, why he wanted me to reach out to her. Because she inspired me. She don't even know it, but she inspired me. And she made me feel better about my decision that I had made. You know, because I was second guessing about what the Lord had told me to do. And I was kind of second guessing it. But he showed me through her. And her story was what made me realize that, okay, I get it now, Lord. I know why you did what you did.
Yeah.
So,
amen.
Yeah, I think also that a lot of times, especially since this pandemic opened a lot of people's eyes, especially us, a lot of our eyes to understand our own value. You know, that our own value is not just determined by that job that we go on. Our value is more than that. Once we leave that place, we have more value than just that place of employment. And they know it too, but they just don't want you to know your own value. So once you recognize it, then, you know, you walk in your purpose. And that's what you're doing. You're walking in your purpose. And I commend you for doing what God told you to do.
Amen.
And I mean that for all three of y'all. Because if you don't step out somewhere, what you're gonna do? You'll stand anywhere. So, you know, keep on walking, keep on letting them guide you. Don't look back. You know, only time you look back is you looking back to grab somebody else's hand to pull them with you.
Okay.
That part.
Danielle said those things, the dark times come to make us stronger. They are all in divine order and for our testimonies to go forth to let people know that if I can do it, then so can you. All of these things are for God to get the glory. Amen. Amen.
amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. That's right.
Amen.
Yep. So Meredith, what hours are you available for people?
Oh, listen, Linda. No. I work, you know, it varies from day to day. Because I am, as I get calls, as I get emails or, you know, requests via online through the website. But I work from 8 to 8. Not to do anything after 8 o'clock, but occasionally I will have some late people that, you know, work really late hours. So, you know, and I try to accommodate them if it's fairly close. Still try to accommodate those. And then I do weekends as well. I just don't do a complete full day on the weekend because I'm a softball mom. I still got a teenager, and we sport. I'm a sports mom, so listen, I'm out here supporting my baby. So I try to make sure that I'm at her event. She got 2 more years of high school, and she's home. So I'm trying to absorb all of that until she get out there in the world, Lord Jesus. But yes.
She started school today, right?
She started school today. Today was her first day of her junior year of high school. Another one.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Next Wednesday, she'll be in her senior year of college. So, yeah.
Wow.
Let God keep her too while she's in school.
And I got a 31-year-old. Lord Jesus.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
is.
So, how many assignments do you wish to handle?
Do I wish? I want that all that God can give me to handle. He gonna give me the strength and
You
he
better
gonna give me the
preach.
resources to be able to do any and everything that comes my way that is meant for me to do. I'm
Mhm.
asking for overflow.
I
Listen,
was just thinking that.
listen. I'm asking overflow into my own life. I ain't wait for nobody else to speak it into my life. I'm gonna speak
Hmm.
overflow into my own
That's
life.
it.
I'll be
Overflow.
able to hire other people to be able to help me and go out and do all of these things. So bam,
All
there
right.
it is. I spoke it, and
That's
then
right.
when I come back on here, I'm like, guess what, y'all?
Okay.
Hmm. That's it.
Danielle said that. That's what's up. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna touch the
Hmm.
screen. I'm gonna touch the screen,
come on.
and
What
I'm gonna
two or
touch and
Hmm.
three
agree with you.
That's
That's
it.
right. Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
it.
show. I'm gonna
It's
touch the screen too,
already
so I can show.
done.
I'm gonna
Yes,
touch the
it's
screen
already
too, so
done.
I can show my pretty nails, y'all.
Oh Lord.
It's already done.
Amen.
Can it
It's
just be
done.
about? Can it just be about me today?
Okay,
Like,
Tamar. All right, little Tamar. That's
oh,
and I swear to y'all, now y'all know why I call her little Tamar. That is a Tamar move right there.
Yes, Lord.
That's
Preach. Teach.
definitely a Tamar
That's
move.
true.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Tamar. It's yours. The show is
nah, I'm done. I'm done. I said what I had to say.
Hmm.
I said what I said. I meant what I said.
Hey, I did have a question. So, how was the event? I saw your post
Oh,
on
that's all.
Facebook with the Chicagoland. How was that that event? And what did you look? What did you take from it and
Which
learn
one,
from it?
honey bunny? I
The
did
one that you did this, I think it was Tuesday. As a matter of
Tuesday.
fact,
Okay.
the one that you were
Yeah, it was
showing
cute.
with
Yeah.
your
So
little
this
makeup and
coming
your little lipstick.
Tuesday, this past Tuesday,
No, she
I
didn't tell
did
us.
the Chicago Chamber of Commerce
Yes.
networking event. So it was what was it? Business after business affair. And you know what? I thought it was awesome. It was people. I don't know. I tried to show y'all all the people that
Hmm.
were there. Um, and I didn't wait for anybody to come to me.
Right.
I didn't wait for anybody to come to me. I went to, I went around the room and spoke to various people, handed them my cards. And guess what, y'all? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all how good God is. Listen, they gonna be mad, but because I got to go practice with the Levites. But listen, let me tell y'all this. Before I left home, I prayed. And I said, God, I just, I want to network with good people. I want good connections. I want positivity, overflow, all these things. And God, I want to meet 3 attorneys. I want to meet 3 attorneys. I want to connect with 3 attorneys. Listen, I didn't meet no attorneys. I said, oh, okay, well, it's 7 o'clock because I was on the parking meter, right? I said, well, I got to get ready to get up out there because I don't want, no ticket on my car, right? So as I get ready to leave, I was talking to one young lady, and I was leaned on one of the sofas with one knee, right? Leaning over, talking to her, right? And so when I turned around, there was a lady sitting there. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. So she said, oh, no, I'm sorry. I said, no, I'm sitting right anything. I'm sorry, excuse me. And then and I said, well, anyway, what's your name, hon? And she said, well, my name is Stacy. I believe that was the young lady's name. And I said, oh, okay, well, nice to meet you, Stacy. She said, what's yours? And I said, well, my name is Meredith. I'm an owner of Opal and Olive Notary Specialist. And then she said, well, I'm an attorney. I said, oh. I said, you ain't gonna believe this. I told God that I wanted to meet 3 attorneys. So you my first attorney. I was just about to leave. So I'm making my way to the back, right? And as I get to the back, I got a little glass of wine. Yep. I was drinking communion. And I was drinking my wine and I still had a little bit in my glass. And so it was 3 young ladies in the back. I'm almost by the door. And I stood there and I said, well, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Pass my cards out. My name is Meredith. I'm a notary specialist, blah, blah, blah. Everybody went around, said what they do, and we laughed. And I was like, well, let's take a picture. Taking a picture, right? So as I turn around, this guy was trying to set his cup down, and I was trying to grab mine, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." He said, "No, I'm sorry. No, don't worry about it." He said, "My name is Robbie," and I said, "Well, hello, Robbie. I'm Meredith." And I said, "Well, what do you do, Robbie?" He said, "I'm an attorney."
Wow.
I said, "Robbie, you are not gonna believe this." I'm like, so I tell him, right? He was like, "Oh, and am I the first one?" I said, "No, you're the second one." But I am so excited. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. So when I tell him that I'm a notary, right? He said, "You crapping me." I said, "No." He said, "You gotta be kidding." He said, "We've been looking for a notary." I said, "What?
Oh, wow.
You gotta be kidding me." He was like, "Oh my God. Yes." And so he turned around and he said, "Megan, come over here. Found the notary. We got a notary." And she was like, "What? Really?" And she was like, "Well, my name is Megan." And I was like, "Oh, okay, Megan." And she was like, "I'm an attorney."
That is
Wow.
Oh, number 3.
Number three. Number
Mhm.
3.
Look at
And I
God.
said, she said, "Oh, I got plenty." Oh, she said, "Oh my God, we've been looking for, let's have coffee, let's meet because we need to talk about it." I'm like, girl, I was so excited when I walked up out of there. And then guess what? I was only like 3 steps from the door. I was on my way leaving, y'all. I was on my way leaving, and I met all 3 of them on my way out the door. But when I got in the car, that's what I prayed for. And look at it.
Wow.
Won't you do it?
Look at God.
Yes, he will.
Girl, yes, he will.
Yes,
That's
he will.
right. That's
Wow.
why I said, you say it, believe it, and doubt not, you're going to have what you say.
I am so
And
excited.
it manifests right in front of your eyes.
I'm out here trying to, let people know who Opal and Olive is, because, like I said, this ain't no plaything. This is what I do, and so I'm trying to let everybody know that this is what I do. And not only that, I asked for, because sometimes you got to be specific, right?
Yep, that's it.
So I asked for good connections. But if it's not meant for me, if it's not good, if it's not, he ain't in it, I don't want it.
That's right.
That's
Yep.
it.
Because all money is not good money.
That's
That
right.
is very true.
Money is not good money. And it's
That's
a process, y'all. It is a process. So some people want to jump into it, but like, when I ain't made no money in life, I'm like, it's a process. I had to spend money.
Yeah, that you do.
You got to spend money, to market and get out here and meet these people. And so, I mean, I'm saying this as encouragement. Hallelujah, look at us. I'm saying this as encouragement for anything that anybody wants to do. You got to stick with it. If that's what you truly want to do, you got to stick with it. You can't half step. You can't straddle. You can't straddle. Stay steadfast, stay consistent, stay focused, and go out there and do that thing. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I was not afraid. I'm like, hey, because it wasn't a whole bunch of my faces.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, because what do we say? I'm meant to be in the room.
Hello?
I'm meant to be in the room. So I'm letting them know. I'm meant to be. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Yes, I'm the owner. That's me. I'm the owner of Opal and Olive. Oh, so that's all you do? Yep. That's what I do. I'm a notary specialist. All things notary. Yes. I'm a loan signing agent. Yes. I'm a licensed property manager. I have, many, many talents. So yeah. So how can I help you? How can we
Meredith.
partner?
Meredith.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, honey, I tell you what, those attorneys are about to have you so busy. They probably gonna retain your services.
Yes.
And you probably not gonna need to search for these other ones. You're gonna have so much work that you're gonna have to start turning down work.
Yeah.
Or delegating it out.
Or hire some people, bring in some people.
I receive all of that.
Amen.
Meredith, can you tell people where they can find you if they want to reach out to you?
Absolutely. Right here. You can find me on this podcast.
That's it. That's right.
Every Tuesday and Thursday. Find me right here. You can also find me. I am on Instagram. I am on Facebook. Same as, Opal and Olive. I'm on that. That is my name, Opal and Olive Notary Specialist on Instagram. It is the same as Facebook. I also have a website. You can find me at www. Notary. All one word. Opal.
Say that again. Notary. You broke up real bad. Say that again. You broke up real bad. www.opalolivenotary.com. That is my website. I'm on Google. You could Google me.
Lauren, if you out there, put that on the into
Google my business. You can find me there.
Comments for us, please.
You can reach me via email at my first initial, Donaire, my last name, at opalolivenotary.com. Yes, I did say .com. Say mail. I say mail. I said .com. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I said it. Sure enough.
Opal Olive. So it's not an N in there, right? On the on your website, right?
What do you mean? opalolivenotary.com.
So right, that's what I'm saying. It's not N in the middle of it.
Opal and
no, not N.
Okay.
Not for the website.
Notary.com, right?
Mm-hmm. You got that flyer. It's on that flyer, honey bunny. And I don't know if y'all can see right there on this picture at the bottom. It's kind of
I see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at it now. Oh, is that it? Make sure that's the correct one when it come up on the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that up there.
That it is. You can reach me at 708-855-1909. That's 708-855-1909.
That girl is a mess. See, now y'all see why we call her Little Table.
So Meredith, how long before we go, how long have you been singing with the choir?
Ooh. Well, so I started singing the choir to be about 13 plus years ago.
Okay.
And then we branched out a smaller church. It's our sister church. We branched out, and then I did praise and worship for 3 years. And so now I'm back at the big church, our mother church. So I'm back in the choir again with the Levites.
So this is what I was gonna say to you guys. So next Tuesday is karaoke Tuesday for us, okay? So we're gonna have people come on and want to sing and everything. So what I want to do is I want to give a little prize to the winner. So we're gonna vote on that winner, who that person is, the winner of this contest. So if you think you can do it, if you think you got talent and you got that voice, bring it on Tuesday's show.
It's already brought in.
No. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
What's that? That's from dang, I can't even think of it.
Thank you very much.
It's a movie. I can't. On my way. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta go sing with these Levites.
All right.
Girl,
thank you for coming on to the show today and spreading some sunshine for people and letting them know that hey, you can do it too.
Definitely.
So we were gonna leave your website up there for a while until the show ends, and then we'll move on from there. So if you guys want to get in touch with Meredith and you guys need somebody to sign some documents for you, that's your girl. If you are here in Illinois, give her a call. That's her phone number at the bottom.
Like, share, tell a friend, a relative,
tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Corporations and everything.
Listen, Linda, you better tell the peoples. Realtors, attorneys, health, schools.
Okay.
Y'all better get at me. Come on now.
Yeah. Call. You better call. What? Y'all don't want us to sing in here because you know
I don't want you to sing. I don't.
All right,
You're right.
All right,
All right,
Meredith.
bye.
All right. All
See
right.
y'all soon.
More
All
blessings.
right.
I love you.
All right. Love you.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Peace out.
All right.
Deuces.
Oh, bye,
Thank
Chicago. I hear you.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to
Put your
Inspirational
glasses back on.
She can't see
Can't
nothing.
see
No,
Right
right?
Talks. Thank you guys for tuning in to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. We will see you guys again on next Tuesday. And don't forget, if you need to find a notary here in Illinois, that's Meredith is your girl. You can always send her an inbox. All right, guys. We love you guys, and we will talk to you guys later. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night,
Good night,
Danielle.
Good
Danielle.
night. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Peace. We gonna bring it out with this. We can put that up there for a minute here. Yeah, we're gonna take it out with this.
Girl, did you hear Lulu is coming out with another book? Girl, Lulu is coming out with another book. Darling.
That's my video there.
You know she did do that with that country is another book.
That's my video.
That's exactly how they do too.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, it's been so good to know you. Good night, everybody. We love
Good
you
night,
guys.
everybody.
Good night.
Be with you. All right.
All right. Peace.
That's right. Represent that A-Town.
No.